Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 with Yo-Yo. This is Beaver Creek. Now we have just bought a new tractor, a Massey Ferguson, which we have used already to plant soybeans into our big field. And everything is looking good, looking up. Matey boy is still ploughing away. He will be when I get him going, because I've just got this game going again after a night's sleep. I'm just having a look around the house here, sorry. Okay, so we need to get Matey boy going again, this guy. So let's get him going, hire a worker, and he's only got a little bit of field left to go, but then we've also got to do field 5 just over there as well. But I'm planning on putting some sugar beet into this field. I'm also going to make some, there's our new Massey Ferguson, look, ep7 it's not the biggest tractor in the world, but 300 horsepower, but it does the job for me. It is a bit dirty because it's already been doing its job, because it has been planting some soybeans with our new seeder. So we've got a new seeder and we've got a new tractor. So we're starting to get some stuff up. We've got £101,000 in the bank. So let's go and make some Beetpulp, because that's what I'm interested in making at the moment. So let's go in reverse, help. Right, let's go and get some sugar beet, sorry, from our silo, and put it in the beet pulping machine. Because we have a lot of sugar beet, and we're going to plant another load of sugar beet as well. I'm going to get into the sugar business for the moment anyway. Only because, what have we got here? So I've got 90,000 barley, so that's good. So we've got something for the cow, pigs. We also need some rock canola, sunflower, soybeans. We've got 31,000, that's not too bad. Corn, sugar beet we want. So we're going to make a lot of sugar beet. I don't know if it will take all of the sugar beet out of this truck into that little machine, or whatever it doesn't take we can always put back. There we go, 59,000 litres of sugar beet. And let's go and put it in this little red machine down here. And then we'll have to go and get some more water. There we go. I'm definitely going to have to get a pressure washer of some kind shortly, because we're playing with food here, or edible stuff, and we've got all these dirty trucks. It's not exactly hygienic here, so let's have a look at. Yeah, so we only put a little bit in here, so we've got 4,386 litres of sugar pulp, beet pulp, whatever you want to call it. But we only put a little bit in there just to test it out. We're going to have to get some more water in there, I do believe, as well. Machine's working anyway, so it must have water in there. So where's our little fence? We'll get our little fence, and you'll go and bring some water over. Probably have a body animal farm somewhere. Let's just park this up just alongside here for the time being. Alright, let's get our little fence track. Oh, there he is, look, straight away. Let's go and get some water. There's the water tank over there. The animals are getting a bit dirty. We'll have to give them a bit of a clean in a minute. Let's park this up. Like that. Let's get our water tanker, fill that up with water. I don't know how much water that machine takes. I don't even know how much it took all that Beetpulp, didn't it? 59,000 litres of it. How much silage we got in here? Because we're just going to make some silage soon. So we've got just under 6,000 litres worth of silage. We're going to need some mowers, cut some grass to start making that stuff. Right, where's our water fountain? Just here, look, by the bridge. There we go. We'll fill this tanker up, see what water this machine takes as well. Was it 10,000 litres this hole? So 10,000 litres of water into the Beetpulp and start making some Beetpulp. Beetpulp indeed. Right, it's nearly there, halfway. It's not a bad little tractor. This is just good enough for the pretty much doing the animals, which is what I intended it for anyway. It did try and pull a loading wagon, it picked up all the straw, didn't it? And it struggled like mad on that. I know it was quite hilly and going uphill, but it did struggle. It got the job done, don't get me wrong. For efficiency, it's definitely not the tractor for the job of pulling a loading wagon. We've got a seed master over there, which we can start getting going as well. We can we'll need some liquid fertiliser, which we will get. I do believe we can make that at the BGA. We can make fertiliser, solid fertiliser, and fuel. Now I'm only going by what I played on Plains and Simple, so I'm hoping it's all the same sort of thing. There we go, that's pouring the water in there. Oh, is that 4,000 litres of water? Not really sure now. I think that was the water levels. This could actually be the Beetpulp levels here. 3,726. Okie doke. Let's see how much we can make out of that then. We've just stuck 59,000 litres of Beetpulp in there. We've got 10,000 litres of water. Have a look at the old info display. Yeah, so we've got 56,916 sugar left in there. Obviously we've got a bit of water in there anyway. Yeah, so that's the Beetpulp processing place. But it didn't take all that water either. I've still got 2,000 litres worth of water left in my tank. Yeah, it never goes to waste. We can use that for the animals. We have a quick look, see how the animals are getting on. Yeah, they're all good. They're all green. So as long as he's green, once they get an orange, that's when we want to start. And replenishing some of the stuff that they're wanting. At the moment, they've got plenty of water, plenty of grass. The pigs are sorted. The cows, they get a bit mucky like that. You know, silage or hay, and some power food. Yeah, that's all good. Good stuff. We can start planting some sugar beet. Sorry, not sugar cane. Sugar cane's another thing. But sugar beet up in the field that's being ploughed by Matey Boy at the moment. He'll be finished by the time we get to the end of that. So that's our plan of action now. We're going to go and get some sugar beet planted. Oh, that's not gone very wrong there. Yeah, that looks straight enough for me. Right, so yeah, he's nearly done, so we can get him to jump into the field over there while we put some sugar beet in here. Let's have a look at the actual fields for a minute, because I do believe field 1 should be fertilised. It is. So that is fertilised, because I've only got one stage on, because there is a lot to do on this map, and I didn't want to do 3 lots of fertilising. I do on normal maps. So field 5 will be ploughing next. He's nearly finished on there. They don't do the edges too good down here, do they? Hence why I like that jumper plough. Not to worry. It is what it is, isn't it? Not going to be the end of the world. So, it's 7:30 at night. Let's get, it's not 7:30 at night, it's quite early in the day here, but 7:30 in game. Stick some lights on. And the beacons, I love my beacons. And let's get that rigged up. Let's go and get it filled up with some seed. And we want to do some sugar cane, don't we? So there's sugar cane. I keep saying sugar cane, sugar beet. Let's go and get this topped up. You see we've got the fertiliser just there. And produced seeds just here. How much have I got left? Oh, let's get out. Let's fill it up. Let's get out of my tractor for a minute, because I started off with 30,000. I've used 3,000 litres of seed to get that big field done. Oh, the old camera's a bit. It's that pipe, innit? Yeah, look. Because I don't have any mods to get rid of that. It's just you have to persevere with it. I think by the time we get up to this field, mate, will be done, and we can get him up to field 5, get him ploughing that. Coming up this hill, come on. 300 horses. Show me your 300 horses. Hopefully he's finished. I'm not seeing the thing come up in the top right hand corner to say he's completed his task, but then again I wasn't really looking. I don't know if 5 and 6 are like the same size fields or nigh on the same size fields. Let's get that out. Right, where's yeah, he's done. So let's get him into field 5. Yeah, alright. That's him working away. And lower, switch it on, and let's go for gold. We'll get the old sugar cane put in this one. I keep saying sugar cane, sugar beet, sorry. Now these are smaller fields. I think that other field took me well over an hour to get seeded. I think these fields are half that, so it should take me about half an hour. I'm hoping. I will cut it so you're not just seeing me go up and down, up and down. No, people just want to see the progress. As much as I love driving up and down and doing this, I know it can't be fun for everybody just to sit there and watch people driving up and down, sowing and ploughing and whatnot. Not too bad on this, you just trying to find a line which is already on there from ploughing and just follow it. Get it pretty straight. Bit of a hill here, isn't there? Yeah, that's the best way to get things straight. Just follow a line, just pick a line and you think, right, that's good, and follow it. And you get it pretty straight. When you don't have any lines, or the lines are the other way around, and it's a bit more tricky. I mean, the AI always gets it bang on straight. I never get it bang on straight. Right, so I'm going to choose this little. So you got the two lighter lines there on my front wheels. Excuse me. I'm just going to follow that. And as you can see, it's not too bad a straight line. It's also getting dark as well, which is it's not helping. So, yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a cutscene here. I'll see you once I've near enough done this. I'll see you in a mo. Well, welcome back. This has been a bit of a challenge in the dark. It is nearly 10:30 at night, 23 minutes past 10 it is at the moment. It's absolutely pitch black. I can't see anything. I've got one thing to show you once I've done this little strip here, the last little strip, that being lazy and not lifting up the seeder when you're turning around at the fields, on the field that I did, on the big field with the soybeans, because I think I've got soybeans growing in the tracks. And I'll show you what I mean in a second once we get to the end of here. Even though with all these lights on, I can still hardly see it. It's been a nightmare. It's been gut button, don't get me wrong, it's not been a nightmare, that's a lie, but it's certainly been challenging doing this at night. Let's turn all that, fold it all up, that's that done. So you see these little tracks here, you know, where your wheels go and you drive along. When we come down to field 1, you'll see that it looks like I've planted soybeans in it. That's what it looks like. That's because I was too lazy to lift the seeder up. I was just left it down, seeding away and turning around. Look, just here, look. It looks like these soybeans are growing on the track that I've planted. Because if we look over here at the soybean field, they all look the same. So, a lesson learnt there. Don't be lazy and lift the seeder up. Before, you know, I've kept the tool lower, and now I've got all this soybean growing on the track. So I probably won't do nothing with it. I'll probably just let it wither away. Shall we see how this Beetpulp machine's getting on? Let's have a look. So I've got 20,809 litres of Beetpulp. According to the screen here, I've still got a lot of Beetpulp to get through. So we'll let that crack on. I think I had like 59, well, I did fit 59,000 litres in it out the truck. I put, I know, 4,000 litres of the sugar beet when I tested it. So we'll see what we'll get out of that. We do need to cut some grass as well at some stage to get into our BGA, and we can start filling that up and making some fuel, some fertiliser, liquid fertiliser. Right, so the Beetpulp's working away. Let's have a quick look at the animals. We're going to call this an episode soon because it's a bit too dark to see anything. get this seeder away, pack it away in here. Yep, that looks good to me. Right, let's go and have a look at this pig food baking machine. We got that started a couple of episodes ago and I've not checked it since. You could say I forgot about it. There's our house. Let's have a look at this pig mixing machine. Because I remember putting 15,000 litres of all ingredients into it. I know it won't take that because sugar beet won't take much. So let's have a look. So we've got 12,500 litres of sugar beet or potato. We've got about half here, 7,500 litres of, I do believe that's soybeans I put in there, not sunflower. Even though it says sunflower and this one says potato, I put sugar beet in there. I put soybeans in there, and I put wheat in here, so we're doing some more wheat while we're to get this machine going, so we can quickly do that. And the reason I know that is if you look at the animals, and if we have a look at this is just how I do it. So the cleanliness is getting a bit messy now, we can do that in the morning. But if you look at the pigs, you've got potato, sugar beet, so I'll put that in one of them, so where it says potatoes I can put either potatoes or sugar beet. The other one says sunflower. So you could either put canola, sunflower, soybeans, or even Beetpulp. That's interesting. And then where it says corn, you can either stick corn, wheat, or barley. And that's just how I do it. It seems to work. It does the job. So we're going to go get some more barley or wheat, and we are going to top that up, get the old pig feed going. For this is the cow one. I definitely need a grass cutter for this. So we need some grass, definitely. We need some silage, definitely. And straw. There's a gold nugget there. Straw. We do have straw in our silo from the field that we did earlier. So we need grass and we need silage. They are the two ingredients to get the cows up and running. Well, the cows are up and running. I've got 10 cows as it is, and 10 pigs and 10 sheep. So let's get the old little fent, and we'll get the trailer and we'll put some wheat in the pig mixing machine. Where can we park this tractor up? Park it up just here, look. There we go. Let's switch everything off. Let's get our little fence here. I know it's getting late, but what we'll do, we'll get these pigs fed, or the pig feed up and going again. Call it an episode while Farmer Yo-Yo has a sleep, and we'll come back at about 6 o'clock in the morning in the next episode, and we'll do another day's work. So let's go and get some wheat or barley. I might get barley because I do believe I've got quite a bit of barley. Yeah, because of the barley in the field that we harvested. It is hard to see around, isn't it? In this. So here's our silo just here. So let's get some wheat or barley and we'll stick it in there. So we've got 30,000 wheat, 90,000 barley, so we will put some barley. And then we'll go and chuck this, get the old pig mixing machine rolling. And then Farmer Yo-Yo's going to go and have a kip. and we'll be back at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we'll do another day's worth of work. Oh. Oh dear. Farmer Yo-Yo must be tired, he can't reverse his trailers very well. Look at that, that's not bad, look, not bad. Sweet as a peanut. I didn't check to see how much we've got 23,000 litres of pig food as it is now. Excellent. Oh, now it's rolling, look. The old little teeth there rolling away, roller teeth. Beautiful. Anyway, let's get this tractor parked up back up by the animals, and well, we are at the animals. And let's get it parked back up here, and then we're going to call it a night. Farmer Yo-Yo's going to have a couple of hours kip. And there we go. Switch the lights off on the Fendt. Switch the Fendt off. And we're going to go into the house and have a sleep. So we'll see you all next time in the next episode for another fun day of Beaver Creek.